Yeah, hello. Good day. This is Mustafa again, week 26 of the lessons of grammar. And today we're going to look at comparative and superlative. What does it mean? And at what points can we use the comparative? And at what point can we use the superlative? This is our lesson. And the objective is for the student will be able to use the comparative and superlative adjectives effectively. They'll be able to know when to use the comparative aspect of that and when to use the superlative. These two big words. During my presentation, if you have any question, write them down. At the end of the lesson, we will have time for you to ask all your questions. I'll post your questions directly on our group chat, and just click on this icon. Just click on this icon, and I'll get your message. Or you can leave your message in the YouTube channel. All your questions you have, I'm going to answer it for you. And in my class, in my lessons, please make sure to follow the rules. If you talk without permission, then of course you're going to receive this card. This red card is very dangerous. And if you are polite, listen to the rules, you're going to have the blue card. Of course, you're going to take some plus for that. Our warm-up for the day is going to be this sentence. The audience loved our performance of Jolene's Van's story. Why is the mistake? The audience. Here we're going to know that the spelling of audience is wrong. So this is the spelling of audience, and then this is a name. So definitely cannot spell a name with a small letter. That is why we have these two corrections made here. The next one is, I think it is gooder than his other novels, and I have read them all. Why is the mistake? I think it is gooder. You could see there is a mistake here. We don't have gooder, so because it's irregular adjective. So I think it is better than his other novels. You bring your comma, and I have read them all. So we got to know the use of better. Novels here, we have here comma, and I have read them all. So these are the two mistakes we find in the last sentence as well as the first sentence also. So we move on to the lesson comparative and superlative adjectives and adverbs. Adjectives and adverbs are words that modify other words. So basically, the adverbs and adjectives perform the same function or similar functions. So let's look at the comparative. When we say compare, it means you only have two items. So you're going to compare the two items. So when you have two items, you use the comparative form of the adjective or the adverbs for only two things. Then the superlative, super means powerful. So superlative means you have more than two. Okay, so when you have items, you want to do a comparison of three items, then you go for the superlative form of the adverb or the adjective. So that's what we are looking at. Comparative means two, and superlative means more than two, from three onwards. All right, let's look at this example. We have large. Over this one, we have large. Okay, so the first apple is large. Okay, but that's the first thing you saw. You've not seen any apple again. So it's okay, this apple is large. Until you get a second apple, so the second apple is larger. The second apple is larger than the first one. Now, if we add the third apple, we're going to say the third apple is the largest of the three. What do you see here? You could see here that the base form is large. Here we add your R to make larger. And here we remove the R, you add ES to make it largest. That's what we're going to look at. Now let's look at this. The Jelly Boy is a fast car. We have only one car. You know this car can run fast. Until we got another car, the race car is the faster car. Then finally, we got the dragster is the fastest. This is the fastest car of all. So here also you could see the use of fast. We have faster and then we have fastest. If there are only two, we only say that the race car is faster than the jalop. But when we have three items here, these three cars, then we're gonna use definitely fastest. So the dragster is fastest among the three cars. To make a comparative and superlative form of adjective, some rules must be followed. We have some rules. We're gonna look at the rules, and these rules are gonna guide you, gonna give you the headways to be able to know when and how to use the comparative and then the superlative. Rule number 1 says to form the comparative or superlative of one syllable words. When we say one syllable word, it means we have one sound, one vowel sound. Okay? Then with one or more than syllable or ending with more than one consonant at the end, you add er or est. So to form the comparative or superlative of one syllable words, okay, when it's one syllable word, then you add er or est. So the est will go for the superlative, and then the er will go for the comparative. So these are the examples. So we could see the base form, he's tall, the boy is tall. But when we are looking for the comparative here, we add er to make taller. Then we have the tallest as the superlative. Neat is the base form. There's only one. The boy is neat. The room is neat. The boy is neater. The neatest when you compare three. Then deep, deeper, deepest. So this is the first rule. When you have one syllable, so tall, we have only one vowel sound. So that's the one syllable, tall. Okay, so then you have to add the er and then the est to that. Same, we have the wide, wider, widest. Fine, finer, finest. Cute, cuter, cutest. So that is the rule number 2. To form the comparative or superlative of a one syllable word ending in E, you only have to add R or ST. So here you got to know that we only have wide and it's end with E. So you only have to add your R to make wider. Fine is having E at the end, you only have to add R. Cute is have E, so you have to add your R. Then here also you have to add your EST, ST, ST, ST. This is what we mean. So that's the second rule. When the one syllable word is ending with E, okay, it's ending with E, you only have to add R or ST to the word. That's why you have the wide, wider, wide, wider with the R, widest. Rule number 3. To form the comparative or superlative of a one syllable word with one vowel and one consonant at the end, double the consonant and add er or est. What we mean is that if you look at these examples, we have one vowel, when it's ended with one vowel, a, and then d sound. So a is a vowel, and we have d as a consonant sound. What we mean here is that when you have this type of one syllable word, then what you have to do is you have to double the last letter, the consonant. So you double the consonant, the D, you make it double D before you add your ER. Double D before you add your EST. So you have sad, sadder, saddest. Big, bigger, biggest. Fat, fatter, fattest. So you're going to see that all this place has been doubled. The consonant at the end. So when you have one vowel and one consonant ending the one syllable word, you have to double the consonant before you add your ER or EST. Rule number 4. To form the comparative form or superlative form of a two-syllable word ending in Y, change the Y to I before you add your ER or EST. Okay, so you have two-syllable word. Okay, for example, you have happy, 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 two syllable. Okay, ha and then p. You break them. So happy means they are happy is two syllable word. So if you have the two syllable word, then you definitely have to. What we are saying here is that it is ending two syllables and it is ending with y. So you have to remove the y and replace it with I before you add your er. Happier. So you have happy, happier, happiest. So here the y doesn't work again. So all the time, when it's ending with y, please just erase, take away the y and add I before you add the es, t or er. So we have happy, happier, happiest. There's no y again. Jolly, jollier, jolliest. The y is gone. We have I here. Lazy, lazier. The I is here. Y is gone. Laziest. That's the rule number 4. So the y vanishes. Rule number 5 says to form the comparative or superlative of a two-syllable word ending a vowel sound that is not stressed, then add er or est. Adjectives ending in le, lw, er frequently take er and est. So when you have your adjectives here, we have yellow. We say when it is ending with either le at the end, like we have gentle. When it's ending with OW, like we have yellow. When it's ending with ER, like we have gentle. All right. What we are saying here is that you just have to add ER to this yellow, yellower, yellowest. Gentle, you only have to add your R. And here also you have to add EST. Simple, there's already E, like we learned before. You add your R and then your EST. Then you'll be done with these simple rules. All right, now the rules at a glance. Let's look at them briefly. These are the adjectives. We have the comparative, we have the superlative. What we said is to summarize it all, you have just a quick view of that. Only one syllable with more than one vowel or more than one consonant at the end. Example, light, neat, fast, tall, neat, deep. You add er. Lighter, neater, faster, taller, neater, deeper. And then the superlative, we have lightest, neatest, fastest, tallest, neatest, and then deepest. When you have only one syllable ending in E, example, wide, fine, cute, add R. So we have for the comparative, we have wider, finer, cuter. Then when it is superlative, you add ST, so widest, finest, cutest. Only one syllable with one vowel and one consonant at the end. Example, hot, big, fat, sad. You double the consonant and add ER. Then with the superlative, you double the consonant and add EST, hottest. Okay, then hotter. Two syllables ending in Y, example, happy, silly, lonely, jolly, change Y to I, and add ER, happier. For the comparative, for the superlative, change the Y to I, then add EST, happiest. Two-syllable word ending a vowel sound that is not stressed, yellow, simple. Add your ER, and then with the comparative, superlative, add your ER, EST to make it yellowest, simplest, and you move on. Two syllables or more, then you move on. All right, so there are more exercises you can get from this link. Yeah, you can follow the link and then you can do some exercise there to check your understanding of the word. Now we're gonna do a few practice. Here we have the irregular comparative and superlative adjectives. They don't follow any like the rules, they are exceptional. So You cannot say gooder, good, gooder, goodest, So these are irregular form. We have good, better, best. Bad, worst, worst. Much, more, most. Little, less, least. Far, further, furthest. Old, older or elder, oldest or eldest. So these are exceptional for the rule that you have to look at them. Is very, very important to know these exceptionals. There are few of them. All right. Now let's just open our book, and as you have a few minutes to read through the book and then um, answer the questions that we have. All right. So let's see these ones. Complete the table, add er, est, more or most as needed. So primitive, great, calm, wet, frightening, exciting. So start work. Okay, good job done. So let's see what we have. Okay, so wet, wetter. We'll move on. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Great. Wonderful. You've tried. That's great. Amazing. Awful. Great. Excellent. Yeah. You've done well. Done really well. That's great. Okay, let's turn to this page also and see this to complete the table. Add E or EST more or most as needed to complete it. So let's see the first one. Great, fantastic, wonderful, excellent, great, hottest, very good. Good job done. You've really tried and you've actually shown your mastery over the lesson. Thanks a lot. And I have this page also. I read and identify the good adjective that ought to be used on this page. So which dinosaur was the stronger or strongest of all? So we have strongest. Christophers had a more dangerous or most dangerous horn and tail than. So here you are comparing two. So which one are you going for? Are you going for more or are you going for most? So we have more. Number 13, greatest. Number 14, Bill has a larger collection of dinosaurs than I do. You have two. You are comparing two. He has most because you are comparing collection of anyone. Okay, so here we have more important, more memorable, most interesting, longer, than best. All right, so it's time to play the Kahoot game to see our understanding. Grab your mobile phones and let's keep going. All right, if you have any questions, you can put up your questions and you have some homework to do. So have a nice day and see you some other time.